Hey there, how are we all doing today? As you can see by the white box, we're going to be unboxing a Seiko, and as you see there, it is SPB125. That is a Seiko Prospex, and let's get this guy going. And here, the obligatory shot of the warranty book instruction booklet. There's your warranty card. Yes, very boring, but necessary. So let's go ahead and take a look at the watch, and there we go. Looks beautiful, wrapped in plastic. Now, let's take this little plastic off in a second, but it looks really good even through the cheesy plastic. Fantastic. This is part of the Black series, and I really like the way the orange pops on that dial with the all black. Very, very cool watch. You know, this is a Seiko Sumo, but you know, with the black matte finish, it really looks very different than your other Sumo models. Very cool. And look at that. Nice. They did the black on the clasp, on the loop, and even on the case back. You know, I hate it when they do an all black watch and then they'll leave the case black stainless or the buckle stainless. You know, this is definitely, you know, an all black series, and an all black watch looks fantastic. And here we go, Seiko Prospex. It is priced $850. And here, let's take a closer look at that dial. The dial is phenomenal. I'm pretty excited about this Seiko Sumo. It looks great, and you can see it there. The orange minute hand really, you know, it just adds that little bit of color that the all black series needs. This all black series Seiko Sumo. Now, the Seiko Sumo first came out in 2007, so Seiko, if you read about it, they call it the Prospex 2007 Diver. Now, this is part of a series where they kind of blacked out watches from their line, and this one, I believe, is the cheapest of all the different black series. So a great way to get into it without having to break the bank. As you saw there, $850. This is a limited edition, and the limited edition is of 7,000 pieces. So this dramatic black series that I'm talking about, it pays tribute to the deepest dark parts of the ocean. So very cool, and very cool way to look at having a black series watch. And again, this one is only limited to 7,000. You know, it sounds like a lot, but you know, if you want one in a few years, you won't be able to get it. I don't think it's going to sell out anytime soon. But it's just a cool look, and it really looks different than any of the other watches, you know, in the Seiko line. So the bright orange, you know, at first in the pictures I wasn't too sure about it, but in person, man, this looks great, you know, fantastic. It's a 24 joule automatic movement, so it's Seiko, so you can wind it, or it can go on your movement. So this is the 6R35 caliber. This is a cool caliber. We've talked about it in some of the other recent Sumos. The 6R35 is a 70-hour power reserve. So, you know, if you listen to my other videos, I love 70-hour power reserve because sometimes you forget to pick up your watch for a day or two, and then bam, you have to reset it again, and that can get extremely annoying after time. And you know, something at this price level, you might not even want a watch winder, you know, for an $850 watch. To get the better watch winders, you got to spend some money. The cheaper watch winders end up being pretty loud, and you know, sometimes it makes it hard to sleep and stuff with a loud watch winder. Now, this is a dive watch. This is Seiko Prospex. Prospex means professional specifications, and this is a 200-meter watch. You can see it there on the dial. If that orange hand would move away, and I know you can't really read it, but it's 200 meters. Here you can see it on my wrist. As you know, pretty much all Seikos that I know, the way they just fit so nice. You know, It could be a bigger watch case, but it just feels smaller because it just kind of hugs your wrist perfectly, and you can see it there. It doesn't stick up too high. Again, with dive watches or stuff you're dealing with tanks, or if you're on the boat and stuff, I like a watch that doesn't stick out too much because you're always banging it around on the boat. This is a nice profile, and the diameter of this is 45 millimeters. The length of it is 52.6 millimeter. You can see it there again on my wrist. My wrist is a 7.5-inch wrist, and I'll show you some side shots there. You can see the thickness of this watch is 12.9 millimeter. So that's actually a really good thickness. It's got a little more of a lower profile, the Sumo, than a lot of other dive watches, even other dive watches in the Seiko Prospex line. The crystal is, of course, a sapphire crystal. So this looks good. Here you can see it in the dark. Fantastic lume as always. This is just simply a phenomenal addition to the Sumo line. If you don't have an all black watch, this is a great way to get one at a pretty good price. Sapphire crystal, 7-hour power reserve. You can't really beat it, and it's a limited edition, so in a few years you want one, they're going to be hard to find. I'd like to take the time to thank all of you for watching the video. I appreciate it very much. And please like and subscribe the video, and we will watch this fade out with the beautiful lume of this Seiko Sumo dive watch. Again, the watch model is SPB125. Thank you.